Welcome to Narrowboat that James built. Hope you're well, thanks for joining me. I've got to go about finishing the walls, so I've got to get these two bits up and then do the bulkheads here, but I haven't worked out exactly how that's going to join yet, and I'm not too sure what's going to happen with the door frame because that's got to be sorted out. So I'm not, I don't know if I'm going to tackle that just yet because I think once I start the door frame I can't stop. But the problem I've got is getting the boards up here. Travis Perkins is all the way back in Berkhamsted. I can't walk the boards up here like I did the other ones, so and I phoned them up and they've got a problem with their delivery trucks. I think one's out on MOT and the other one's chock-a-block, so I'm going to go down there and plead with them, but if not I'll have to come up with another solution. So let's get the timber on board first. That'll be the plan. Well, that's the last truck, everything else is out on MOT, so I've got that. Cheers. It's been raining kind of non-stop and this towpath is a bit muddy and slushy. But worry not, Marlon has a plan. Right, luckily that is just dirt, that'll clean off, but the other side of that melamine is pretty good. And these are the four kind of wonky-ish boards I've got. So I can cut them down now and start to tackle this bit up here. So finish off these two kind of foremost parts and then work out what to do with this. But yeah, this is the door frame. So I've got metal frame there. You'll see, I mean, there's a stonking gap in it. It's not, so it's not particularly well secured in at all. And on this side here, there's a batten covering that bit. So I think I'm gonna have to batten it and then come up with an idea of how to kind of sort out the doors without getting rid of the doors. For the moment, I will replace them at some point. I think Damien said he might be able to make me a pair of stainless steel bow doors, which would be class. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, this is the next bit I've got to tackle, these two. I can get the two bits out of this, which is quite useful, so not much wastage here. There's no windows or holes or anything to cut in this one. Oh no, there is. There's the light. I'll measure out where the light is. And that's the facing side. Right, where's the light? (26) and 18. So it's 26, it's going to be that way up, so it's 26 from there and 18. Yeah, that's it. Right, I've made the hole for the light and I've also done a little cutaway there for, I think it's the nav lights coming down. So I'm just going to pre-drill all these now. Right, that's the important line because that's all going to be hidden by cupboards. So that's all right. Happy days, starboard wall's done. Now I've just got to do that piece on port side. Right, here's the last board for a dry fit before I treat the back. What is the back? Right, more's got to come off that. That's annoying. Right, let's give this a try. Yeah, it's looking a lot better now. Now I can turn my attention to the frame of the door. Basically, it's a steel bar there, which needs to be spray foamed behind it properly. That screw's going into not much. But that one there has been battened, and that one's all right, it seems. So I think what basically I need to do is batten that side, and then the frame, whether it's this frame or a new frame, can then be secured into the batten on that side, and then the board will be flush. The only thing is I don't know. I have to get my rule out and see if that's going to be flush or not. I mean, it's all going to be inside a cupboard, so it's not the end of the world. But the priority is to get something decent and secure so I can get the door frame put on it. That's kind of the main kind of concern I've got, really. That and quite a lot of cabling. Quite loose still, although it's loose anyway. So right, now I can cut a batten and get it fixed onto there. Right, I'm going to let that set overnight, that batten, but I've kind of seen a bit of a problem here. So at the top here, that's pretty flush. That batten is the same thickness as that one there. And this side here is completely flush all the way down there. But on this side here, it's not. There's obviously quite a bit of movement on this frame. But at the top it goes in, but at the bottom it doesn't. So I'm going to have to kind of investigate all of this. And I think this bottom piece here is that piece there. That's kind of that chunk. So I can't really do anything with that. So I think the whole thing needs to kind of move a bit, but I can't take it apart because then it's the kind of frame's going to fall apart, I think. So I'm not going to kind of tackle that just yet. I might have a look at it over the weekend or something, but yeah, that's kind of causing me a bit of something to think about, that is. Oh bloody hell. Right, whole thing's kind of fallen through now. Oh sugar. Right, I think I'll just leave that as it is and close the door. Right, I also need to sort out, now I've got the timber on board, the other side of this wall, which means I need to, I'll move the gun, it's stopping this, so I need to make the door kind of sliding doory thing. And I've ordered the perspex for it, so it's basically going to be a sheet of perspex inside it to kind of let some light through, and it's going to have a frame on it. But I've got to build that and put it in situ, and then put the wall up. I think I might design it differently on the other one, but I've kind of stuck with this now, so that's how I'm going to do it. So I think the perspex comes on Monday, so yeah, I'll kind of get cracking with that. And I've got the melamine to carry on doing the galley, so I'm going to see if I can get some of that done this weekend. Hope you guys are well. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.